Hiya folks, how's it going? Well, it's been a while since I have brought anything to you, and I'm really excited to be back on the mat, recording, bringing you practices for you to do at home, and if you can't get to the studio, and yeah, I've missed you. I don't think I've put anything up online for about a year or so. Maybe slightly longer. So here is a reintroduction to a simple flow that you can enjoy at home on your lunch break, in the morning, whenever it's going to be. All right. Okay. So we'll settle into a nice, comfortable seated position. Okay. So just allow yourself to find a nice comfy seat. I'm sitting up on a folded blanket. You're welcome to do that. You're welcome to sit on a cushion, or if you've got a meditation cushion, you're welcome to sit on that. And it's important that you just allow yourself to find comfort in your whole self. Yeah, even whenever you're sitting, even whenever you're in stillness. Okay. So closing the eyes if it's comfortable for you. And if not, you can have the eyes gently open with a soft gaze. And then just following the fullness of your breath in. And following the fullness of your breath out. And begin this journey now inwards as you retreat into this exploration, this journey on your mat. Remember, we're looking to honor the holistic nature of the yoga practice, which is so much more than the body. But we use the body to learn how to place our attention into the present moment. When we have all these notifications, all these distractions, all this bad news, all this global upset, strife, and then we have our personal lives, our work lives. Can we come to the mat? Can we learn how to unburden ourselves? And can we learn to practice with the right amount of effort for you? Without overexertion, without forcing, without pushing. And the breath will always reflect that as we dance between effort and ease. And hopefully by the end of the practice, feel like we've become centered, present, capable, and relaxed within ourselves. Okay, and then if the eyes are closed, you can gently blink them open. And then we'll start to move. Okay? So from here, can we inhale, reach our arms up overhead. And then exhale, bring the hands down by the sides. Twice more, inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, bring the hands back down. Once more, full breath in, reaching. And a full breath out, release the arms. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up. And then from here, let's take a little side bend here, bringing your right hand down onto the ground, You can soften down into that elbow and reach your arm up and over. You know, whether the arm is sort of kind of draped or whether the arm is straight. I quite like a nice drippy arm. And you can, of course, move around here a wee bit from side to side, simply by moving this bottom elbow, or leaning more over to one sit bone, back. You can also move forward and back. Opening up to the breath, of course. And then from here, coming all the way back when you're ready. And then we'll take a side bend here now on the other side. Softening your other hand down, reaching up and over. And again, exploring either some movement, up and down, side to side, or gently forward and back. You can turn the head as much or as little as you like. You can even move this top arm, so let everything be movable. Rather than thinking about stiffening the body to do poses that are held very tensely, if that's a real word. Let's pretend it is, tensely. And then from here we'll slowly come all the way back up, full breath in. And then from here we can bring the hands down on the exhale. And then from here let's lift the arms all the way up again, full breath in, reaching up, even look up if you like. And exhale, bringing the hands down. Great. Now let's come on to our hands and our knees. So from here, we find an all fours position. Shoulders roughly over the wrists, knees roughly underneath the hips. It's not exact, just find your way. And then from here, let's start to inhale, look forward and up. And as you exhale, round into your back. So pressing into the ground, broaden between the shoulder blades. Let's move like this a few more times. So inhale, abdomen softens, you can look forward. Exhale, rounding into your back, almost like you're curling your tailbone in towards your chin. Inhale, gently gazing forward, softening in. Exhale, rounding, curling all the way in. A few more cat and cows here. The inhale can soften. The exhale gathers energy up in through the belly. Notice how the mid-back responds. Once again, inhale. And exhale, rounding, curling in. Good. And then gently looking forward here on the breath in. Little child's pose here on the breath out. So feet can come together. Knees can widen, or the knees can be further together. Arms can reach forward. And don't worry if the hips are more lifted. Just allow the hips to be where they're going to be. If they happen to go back to the heels, then that's fine. Just be mindful how your knees feel, how your ankles feel. All these places that you might feel a wee bit stiff, or there might be some congestion or any wee injuries, things like that there. So just allow yourself to explore how everything is landing upon the joints. And then from here, let's come up back onto our hands and our knees. And then from here, we can look forward here, curling the toes under. And then let's reach up and back into our first downward facing dog. So just spreading through your fingers naturally.
gripping with your finger pads. We all know how to use our hands. Try not to overthink and micromanage how you're going to use your body. Yes, we're building bodily awareness, but we also know how our body works. Pressing the floor away. Maybe we lift high up onto the tiptoes or the balls of the feet. Maybe we press the heels back. Maybe you like to pedal out through your heels, bending into one knee, bending into the other knee, pressing back into the other heel. Just noticing how the calves feel, the backs of the thighs. And again, that nice, easy breath in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. And if you like to explore your down dog with both knees bent, always know that that's an option as well. If you know that your legs happen to be in a tighter place, never having to force straight legs. And then from here, let's walk our feet forward towards our hands, just taking as many steps as we need here. And then we can gently look forward here. Hands can come up onto the shins. Breathing in, looking forward out in front of you. And then folding forward and down over your legs. Let your head go, let your neck go. And then let's roll up to stand. So bend into the knees, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Reach the arms up and over your head on your breath in. And then relaxing your arms here by your side on the exhale. And you can even kind of give the wrists a wee bit of a shake or a wee bit of a rotation. You can also kind of shift around on your feet, forward and back or side to side. Just finding a nice steady standing position, but again, not rigid. Okay? And then from here, let's lift our arms all the way up on our next breath in. And then fold forward on your next breath out. Gently look forward on your inhale. And then move back to down dog, planting your hands on the ground, stepping your feet back. Then you can roll forward into your first plank pose. So a nice long wave, bringing the body forward. Shoulders may be more over the wrists. And then knees can be up or down. Look forward. Exhale, bend the elbows and bring your body down. Point through your toes. Cobra pose. Lift your chest. Shoulders roll back. Inhale. Exhale, curl your toes under. Lift your hips all the way up and back into your down dog. Finding the fullness of your breath in. And settling into your breath out. Right, and then we can walk our feet forward towards our hands again. Just take as many steps as you need. Looking forward on your next breath in. And folding forward on your breath out. Rolling up to stand, one vertebrae at a time. If you need to take an exhale there and then take another breath in to lift your arms up, go on ahead. Always making sure that the breath is natural, and then exhale, relax your arms. And again, inhale, arms reach up and over. And exhale, folding all the way forward and down. Gently looking forward on your breath in. And exhale, planting your hands down, stepping back into your down dog. And then we can roll the body forward here. So if you like to bend your knees and kind of have a nice wave forward, you can move forward in that way. Knees up or down. Exhale, bend the elbows and lower to the ground. Cobra pose, point your toes. Shoulders roll back. Inhale, lift through your chest. Exhale, curl your toes under. Down dog, hips reach up and back. Finding a full breath in. And finding a full breath out. Let's walk our feet forward to our hands again to get as many steps as you need. Look forward on your next breath in. Fold forward on your breath out. Rolling up to stand, full breath in. Relax your arms by your side, breathing out. Arms lift overhead, breathing in. Fold forward, breathing out. Look forward, breathing in. Downward dog, stepping back. Rolling forward to plank, breathing in. Looking forward, nice and steady through your arms and your legs. Exhale, knees up or down, lower. Breathing into your back bend, inhale. Feel the legs and the lower back support you. Down dog, exhale, hips reaching up and back. Walk your feet forward towards your hands. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, coming all the way up to stand. Exhale, relax your arms by your sides. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up. And then stay standing. Exhale, relax your arms by your sides. So let's take another wee side bend here. So inhale, reach your arms all the way up. And then you can take a hold of your right wrist. And then exhale, lean to your left. Let your hips move a wee bit over to the right. We don't have to go hell for leather, okay? So the depth at which you go really doesn't matter, but the journey through the shape, that's moving into the shape and coming out of the shape. So you'll feel your legs supporting you, your core giving you support. You maybe feel a wee bit more challenge as you stretch the right side of your body. And then gently come up when you're ready. And then switch, you can hold on to your left wrist. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, reach up and over to your right. You can let your hips move to the left. And as long as you can breathe with ease, then you know everything's grand. Finding a full breath in. Finding a full breath out. Maybe find another breath in. And another breath out. Gently come up on your inhale. And relax your arms on your exhale. Good. So let's bend into our knees now. Hook your thumbs. And then can you scoop your hands forward, up, pulling on the thumbs, straighten your legs, maybe arch back a wee bit. And then exhale, fold over your legs. Gently look forward on your breath in. And then fingertips down, stepping your right foot all the way back on your breath out. You can bring your back knee down. Now if your knee is tender, you can have a little blanket or a little cushion underneath it, whatever you need. Pointing through the back foot. Pressing down into your feet, reach the hands forward, rehook your thumbs, and then scoop forward, up, press into your left foot, maybe arch back, maybe look further up. Exhale, bring your hands down onto the ground, step back to down dog. Now you can stay here, you can come into child's pose whenever you like, or cat and cow, or come forward into plank on your next breath in. So just personalizing your flow. Lower however you'd like, halfway or all the way down. Find a back bend for you. And then returning to down dog, exhale, lifting up through the hips. Then on your next inhale, reach your right leg all the way up. Exhale, step your foot forward between your hands. Spring your back foot forward, breathing in. Folding forward, breathing out. Good. Bend your knees, look forward, hook your thumbs, scoop forward, up, maybe arch back. You don't have to go very far. And then exhale, fold forward and down. Soften your knees whenever you need to. Look forward on the breath in. We don't like to lock out through our knees. Fingertips down. Step your left leg back on the breath out. Grounding through your back knee. And point your back foot. Pressing down. Hook your thumbs. Reach forward. Up. Maybe arch back a wee bit. Exhale, down dog. Hands to the ground and step back. Stay, rest, or find a flow that supports you. Inhale, plank if you're coming with me. Exhale halfway or all the way down. Inhale into an easy Cobra or whatever works for you. Back into your down dog. Exhale. Then take your left leg up on the next breath in. Step your foot forward on your next breath out. Step your back foot forward on the breath in. And fold forward on your breath out. Bend your knees, hook your thumbs, reach forward, up, arch back, and let's go again. Exhale, fold over your legs. Look forward on your breath in. Step your right foot back on your breath out. Bring your back knee down. Hook your thumbs, reach forward, press into your front foot, up, arch back a wee bit. Down dog on your exhale, step back. Stay, rest, or find your flow. Inhale to plank if you're coming with me. Lower halfway or all the way down. Up dog or Cobra on your breath in. And then back into down dog on your breath out. Reach your right leg all the way up on the breath in. Step your foot forward on your breath out. Spring your back foot forward, breathing in. Fold forward, breathing out. Bend your knees, hook your thumbs, reach forward, up, maybe arch back a wee bit more. And then exhale, fold over your legs. Look forward on your breath in. Step your left leg back on your breath out. Bring your back knee down. Hook your thumbs. Reach forward, up, and back. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Down dog, step all the way back. Either stay, rest, or flow. Inhale if you're coming forward to plank. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale into your back bend. Exhale, return to down dog. Lift your left leg up on the next breath in. Step your foot forward on your next breath out. Spring your back foot forward, breathing in. Folding forward, breathing out. Bend your knees, hook your thumbs, reach forward, up, arch back a wee bit, and then relax the arms by the side, mountain pose. Float your arms up, full breath in. And then bringing the hands to the center of the chest, or you can have one hand over the chest, one hand on the abdomen. Just take some time to notice how you feel. How is the breath? Were there moments where maybe you lost the breath? Where your mind was taken elsewhere?
And how did you find yourself back into observing and being in the breath? How's the beat of the heart? Do you feel warmer in the body? It's important that we integrate what we can feel, integrate our experience before we move on. And then from here, we can relax the arms by the sides. From here, reach your arms up overhead on your breath in. Fold in forward on your breath out. Halfway on your breath in, look forward. And let's step our right foot back again on the breath out. Now, keeping the back knee lifted this time, gently looking forward. Pressing that heel backwards. Feeling the left shin move forward. Back knee can have a wee bend in it. Remember, we don't need to lock out through our knees. Find a full breath and lunge. And then step back to down dog. Exhale. Stay, rest or flow. Inhale, forward to plank if you're coming with me. Lower halfway or all the way down. Knees can always take some of the weight out of the wrists. Inhale, find a back bend, whether it's Cobra or up dog. And back to down dog, exhale. Arrive into the fullness of your breath in. And settle into your breath out. Another breath in. And another breath out. Good. And then from here, let's reach our right leg all the way up. Full breath in. And then we'll step our foot forward on the breath out. Let's find a wee twist here, okay? So back knee can be up or down. All right, looking forward. And then reach your right arm forward like you're being held by the wrist, like you're being guided. Reaching the hand up, the arm up. And then turn your palm away from you. So if you were to look up, if it's possible, you can see your thumbnail, okay? If looking up is problematic, just look to the side or down, okay? And you can also be on your knuckles if your fingertips are a wee bit too tender to be tented up like that, okay? And then just naturally feel how the legs are supporting you, gently squeezing the legs together. Breathe in your right armpit, your right side chest. Open a little bit more on the next breath in. Exhale, bringing your right hand down. Stepping your back foot forward, breathing in. And folding forward, breathing out. Let's roll up to stand, breathing in. Arms reach up overhead. And then let's just fold all the way forward and down, breathing out. Look forward on your breath in. Stepping your left foot back on your breath out. Good, so find and lunge here. So nice full breath in. Feel the left heel press back, breathing out. One more breath in. Step back to down dog on your breath out. Either stay, rest, or flow. Breathing in to plank if you're coming with me. Lower however you'd like. Find your back bend, breathing in. Moving back to down dog, breathing out. Find a full breath in here. Find a full breath out. Once again, full breath in. And a full breath out. Good. Lifting your left leg up on the next breath in. And stepping your left foot forward, breathing out. Finding a twist. So we can bring the back knee down. If you like, if you want something a wee bit stronger, a wee bit more heating,
the back knee can be lifted, okay? Twist in here, okay? So left hand reaches forward, and then reach the arm up, turn your palm away from you so you can see your thumbnail, okay? And then think about pressing down. You're not being aggressive, gently hugging the legs in, lifting the belly in and up a wee bit. Maybe lean back a wee bit and breathe the left side chest, the left rib cage, open towards the ceiling. Finding a full breath in. Exhale, bringing your left hand down. Spring your back foot forward, breathing in. Folding forward, breathing out. Climbing up to stand, roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Arms reach up, breathing in. Stay standing, exhale, relax the arms by your sides. Good. And again, if you need to shake out through the wrists or shake out through your shoulders, anything like that, absolutely do it. We're not dancing here. It's not this choreography that needs to be, really sort of sexy and beautiful. Yeah, just move your body, okay? From here, we can lift our arms all the way up again on the breath in. And then fold forward on your breath out. Look forward on your next breath in. And then let's step back to down dog, breathing out. Good. From here, we can come forward to plank if you like, breathing in. Lower, breathing out. Back bend, breathing in. Child's pose, breathing out. So shifting your hips back, pointing your toes. Arms can be lifted or the arms can be more restful. Your head can float or your head can rest on your mat or on your forearms or on the backs of your hands, the knuckle sides of your hands. Again, it's important that you feel comfortable at all times, especially whenever you're finding a restful place. And then from here, let's come back onto hands and knees. Then when we're ready, curl the toes under, down dog, hips reaching, up and back. Good. So again, just finding your way into your hands, into your feet, into your hips. Hips can even move from side to side. And don't feel like your hands need to be glued to the ground. You can kind of move around, lifting the heel of one hand, resetting. Heel of the other hand, resetting. Kind of like you're pawing around like a cat. We're not designed to pose. We're designed to move. We're designed to feel free in our bodies. When you're ready, reaching your right leg all the way up, breathing in. Stepping your foot forward on your breath out. So let's find warrior one here. If you need to hop your back foot over to the left a wee bit, do that. And then bring your back heel down. Bend into your front knee a wee bit and then reach your arms forward and up. Full breath in. Maybe the hands touch at the top. And then exhale, we can bring the hands through the center, maybe lengthen out through the front leg. Okay? Relax your hands by your sides. Rebend into your front knee. Inhale, arms can reach over your head. Exhale, let's bring the hands down again. Once more, soften into your front knee. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up. Maybe look up. And then exhale, can we fold over our front leg, fingertips to the ground. Now, if you've got blocks handy, you can also use blocks on any height. I like cork blocks because they've got a real presence. They're quite substantial, and you feel very secure when you use them. Okay, Props are there to support you, not to take you beyond what is available to you. Okay, so they're there for support and not overexertion. Okay, pressing into your front foot, lengthen out through your leg, find a level on the blocks if that works for you. And of course, you can always practice without them, either fingertips, knuckles, or flat hands. And as you press into your right foot, you're lengthening through this right leg. Again, just notice how everything feels. There can be little movements, little bits of sway the hip out, sway the hip in. Kind of like you're massaging your own body open with this repetitive, rhythmic flow. Repetitive, rhythmic breath. And practicing for your joints just as much as your muscles. Then we can bend into the front knee, fingertips lift through your back heel, and then we'll balance on our right foot, okay? So you can lean forward into your right foot, take the hands out in front of you, and pick up through your left leg, okay? Your fingertips will support you, and your hands will always support you, okay? Let's talk about the standing knee. It can be bent, okay? Remember, we don't need to lock out through the legs. Think about the left leg reaching back like a paintbrush, yeah? And you can always play around with the hands. Maybe your left hand comes off the ground. Maybe your right hand comes off the ground. Of course, there's going to be wobbling about with your ankle. Your brain is going, whoa, hold on a second. You've taken your hands away. Now how do you keep yourself from falling on your face? That's what the brain's trying to do. Preventing you from really hurting yourself. So listen to the body. Listen to the breath. Bring your fingertips to the ground. Step your left leg back. Plant your hands. Take your right leg all the way up and back on your breath in. You can bend your knee when you're up there and drape your shin over towards the left. Inhale, lift your leg up. And then maybe a little pigeon pose here. So exhale, bringing your shin forward and setting your shin down on the ground. Bring your back knee down, point your back toes, and then come up onto your finger pads. So either finger pads, or again, you can use bricks, whether they're in front of the shin, whether they're outside the shin or outside the mat. Yeah? Your shin does not need to be parallel to the front of the mat, okay? Just let it be where it's going to be, okay? Find a full breath in when you're here. And then you can either stay up here or you can exhale, bring the hands forward. You might even come down onto the forearms. Just listen here to the right hip, the right buttock, the outer hips, the inner thigh. There's a lot going on here. So as Bernie Clark, my yin yoga teacher says, one of my yin yoga teachers says, he says, if you're feeling it, then you're doing it. Yeah? You don't need to go seeking out. If you can feel it, then something's happening. Yeah? Just breathing into the hip. Some people like to fold all the way forward and down. You know, you just focus on what feels right for you. One more full breath in. And one more full breath out. And then from here we can press down into our hands. And then let's roll over to the right side and bring our left leg all the way out in front of us. Okay? And then hug the right knee in. You can always adjust your hips back a wee bit. You can always flex through your front foot.
And then take your right foot up and over your extended leg, okay? So whatever leg is on top, whatever knee is on top, that is the arm that we're reaching up. So if it's the right knee on top, it's the right arm reaching on up, okay? Inhale here, pressing down into your hips, thread the belly button a wee bit further in and up, and then from that lengthened space, we're gently turning and twisting towards the right. Fingertips can come down like a little tripod, and rather than letting the shoulder roll in and round and into our back, can we press down? Can we roll the shoulder back? Can we be nice and broad through the collarbones? And just keep the chin relatively level, relatively parallel to the ground, okay? If there's space for you to turn your head a wee bit further, you can absolutely do that. But just listen to how the neck is, especially if you work online for your job, especially if you're looking at screens all day. And maybe you didn't realize that, you don't turn your neck as much as you thought that you did. So just being mindful of even the smallest parts of the body that you might not even have thought that may be affected. And then from here, gently coming back into the center. Okay? So let's come back onto hands and knees, okay? You don't need to turn around on your mat, but I'm just going to face the other way, all right? From here, let's curl our toes under. When we're ready, lift the hips all the way up and back into down dog. And again, you can pedal out through your heels. Notice how you feel on that right side. Yeah, how does the right hip feel? The right calf, the right side of the torso. You might feel a wee bit more spacious. Just inquire, just see how things are, compare them to the left side. And then we're going to practice now on the left side. So lifting your left leg all the way up on your breath in. And stepping your foot forward on your breath out. Let's find warrior one, okay? So if you need to side hop your back foot a wee bit further over to the right, do that. And then bring your back heel down. And then from here, reaching your arms forward and up. Full breath in. Maybe the hands reach, maybe they touch. And exhale. Hands can come down, arms relaxed by the sides. Okay? And then let's flow like we did before. So bend into your front knee. Inhale, reach up, even look up. Exhale, arms come down. Once more, inhale, reach. And exhale, hands come down. Good, let's rebend into the front knee. Inhale, reach. Let's fold over our front leg. Fingertips can either find the ground, flat hands, or remember, if you've got bricks or books or something like that, you're welcome to use those. We want to press into our left foot. Absolutely have a nice bend into your knee. You don't need to lock out through the leg and slam into your hamstrings, slam into your knee. The body doesn't like being treated aggressively. Listen to your breath. Where can you relax into? Where can you soften into? Maybe it's how you're holding your neck. Maybe you need to breathe out of your mouth. And then from here, we'll bend into the front knee, lift the back heel, look forward. And then we're going to balance on our left foot, okay? So we can lean back a wee bit as much as we need to, forward. And then whenever you feel ready, shift your weight into your left foot. Hands can reach out in front of you. And then you can pick up through your right leg. Again, think about maybe spreading through the toes, reaching the leg up and back like a paintbrush, okay? You can rest your belly on your thigh a wee bit if you prefer there. You can look down if you like. I
personally like to look a wee bit further forward. Okay, and if you want to play around with your balance, okay, you can maybe lift one hand off. See how you go. Maybe lift both hands off. Ooh, ankles starting to work really intelligently. You know, the body is starting to work very intelligently, guided by your beautiful brain. When you're ready, you can bring your fingertips down onto the ground. Step your right foot back into your lunge, look forward. Bring your hands down. Take your left leg all the way up and back. If you'd like to bend your top knee, you can do that. Drape your foot open to the side. Lift your leg all the way up on your next breath in. And then pigeon, bringing our shin forward, setting our shin down. Grounding into your back knee. Point your back toes. If you'd like to come up onto your finger pads, you can do that. You can always reset that back knee. Kind of think like Cobra here, yeah? Or upward facing dog here, okay? So rather than forward, what can you shrug off the shoulders, yeah? And as you grind into this front shin, can you feel this lovely lift up through the spine? And you can either stay high or you can fold over the front leg, yeah? And just listen to the breath. Listen to the sensations that are arising in the left hip, the left buttock, and the glutes. And these are very dense areas with muscle, with tissue, with fascia. Just giving yourself time just to observe what's arising. Ensure that the sensation is one that you can tolerate and that your breath is one that you can regulate. When you're ready, we can slowly come back. And then let's roll over onto our left hip, bringing our right leg around. We'll take our twist here, okay? So if you need to readjust your hips, you can. So the right leg is long. Maybe you flex your foot a wee bit and draw your left knee in. Take your foot up and over your extended leg. And then gently hug this knee in. And then find that lovely lengthened spine. If the left knee is on top, the left arm is reaching up. Okay? Inhale, reach up, maybe out of the waist. And exhale, we can gently turn and twist. Left fingertips find the ground. Right hand can support the knee here. Any other variation you're aware of with the arm, go on ahead. But this is perfectly fine. All right? And then from here, think about the belly button or the abdomen drawn in and up. On your exhale, maybe you explore a wee bit more of the twist. So the exhale kind of moves you into the twist. The inhale, allow the inhale maybe to relax you a wee bit. Maybe the exhale moves you in a wee bit more. And maybe the inhale softens. And of course, you can turn your head as much or as little as you like. Shoulder back. No stress. Just nice, full, deep, clear breathing. And then from here, we can gently release from our twist. Let's take both of our legs now out in front of us. Great. Then from here, you can kind of squish around on your hips. You can even shake out your legs a wee bit if you like. And then let's take a wee forward fold here. Okay, so you can flex your feet if you like. And you can lift your arms up like we did in Warrior 1. We've been following this sort of pattern throughout our class here. Don't worry if there's big gapping underneath your knees, okay? You can engage your thighs a wee bit, but be mindful of the fronts of the knees, the backs of the knees, and the thighs, okay? Find an extra breath in, maybe lift up out of the waist a wee bit further, like a subtle movement from deep within, and then exhale, we can reach forward with the hands. Now let the hands land wherever they're going to land. So it might be on the shins, might be on the ankles. And you can imagine that you're kind of like pulling up a pair of socks, yeah? Or you can have your hands on the mat, either side. And I like to keep, in a more active sort of yoga practice, I like to keep my feet active, okay? If it's a more yin practice, we can have relaxed feet, okay? But if it's more yang like this, activate through your feet, okay? You don't need to be all the way forward, huffing and puffing and pulling and pushing, okay? You can just be a wee bit further upright and be okay there. If you happen to be able to hold on to the feet with ease, yeah, just naturally hold on to the feet, soften into the elbows a wee bit, and imagine that you're kind of, as you gently tug on the feet, it's almost like you're trying to bring your breastbone, your sternum, a wee bit further forward. And wherever you're at, just allow your head and neck to relax at the end. Feel the undulation of the body influenced by the breath, guided by the breath, informed by your breath. And then from here we can slowly come back up. And then if you want to lay down for relaxation, you're welcome to lay back on your mat, okay? If you like any support, you can have a rolled up blanket underneath your knees, or a pillow or a cushion underneath the knees. If you feel like you need to have something underneath your heels, if you're on kind of like a hardwood floor, maybe your mat's very thin, you need something under your heels just to kind of take the edge off, you can do that. And you can also have something for behind your head if you like. Yeah, again, a pillow, a blanket, whatever it is. Good, and you can kind of shake things off. Yeah, shake out through the legs, shake out through the pelvis, through the hips, wriggle the fingers. If you feel like you want to hug your knees in and stretch out through your lower back, you can hug the knees in, might be one at a time, or it might be both simultaneously. And then you can rest and relax just to seal your yoga practice in. Okay, if straight legs doesn't work for you, you can have your feet flat on the ground. Maybe your knees knock in. You can always lift your hips up, reset them. There'll be other classes, other practices about how to relax into your body. Okay, you can stay here as long as you need. Whether the hands rest on the belly, whether the arms are by the sides. You can always roll your head out from side to side. If that feels like something that you want to explore. And for this practice now, just observe the rise and fall of the belly and the chest. Inquire where you can soften into. Where can you do less? Where can you feel more? And I encourage you to stay here as long as you like. But for the purpose of this recording, I'm going to leave it here. Take as long as you need, making sure that you feel calm in your heart, your breath, your emotions, before resuming with your day. It's been lovely to be back practicing with you. Take care. Namaste.